Hello and welcome to another episode of 3-Minute IELTS with me, George. In this session, I'm going to be talking about feedback in practice. So let's begin. Feedback is a vital aspect of practice for the speaking test, and this is true for most of the things we practice. Many of the students I have difficulties understanding the value of feedback from self-review or peer review as opposed to teacher feedback. So teacher feedback is generally the best way to get feedback about what to improve. However, in most of your practice, you will rely on your partners, your classmates, or even yourself by talking into your mobile phone and listening. Without clear, specific feedback, it is difficult to know if you have achieved what you wanted to achieve in your practice session, and if you have not achieved that, it's difficult to say that practice session has been successful. In order to have good, clear feedback then, to see if we have been successful, we must have focused practice in our sessions. That means we need to set goals for each session that we are going to begin. Whether we will focus on fluency, that means are I going to try to speak and keep speaking and create a well-structured response? Am I going to focus on vocabulary? Perhaps I have some specific vocabulary that I am trying to use in my responses. I might be trying to show a more complex or range of complex grammar in my responses, or I might be trying to avoid monotone in my pronunciation. If I can specify each of these things, or which of these things my goal is for the session, then I can listen to my recording, or my partner can use their checklist to say, did I use these words? Did I make complex sentences? Was I monotone? This simplified way of getting feedback is very useful if you are looking to practice outside of the classroom. So, to give a brief summary, when you practice, set yourself a specific, clear and attainable goal for the session. Make sure you know exactly why you are going to be speaking and what constitutes success in that session. In this way, you can build yourself up to that high score. That there is 3 minutes of self-review and feedback. I hope that's useful. If you have questions or responses, please write them below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye.